Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today is another daily dash. It is super hot again, as usual in Las Vegas. We are doing a daily dash right now, getting started. I got an order from my roommate's friends. They're all staying at the house right now, and they were ordering Doordash, and I was like, oh, I'll go get it for you guys. I was about to go do some Doordash anyways. So today we're going to China A Go-Go. This order pays $0.00, but I'm actually just gonna go pick up food for my roommate's friends. But today I wanted to talk about how to discover post tips, what my strategies are, and it's pretty damn simple. And it works just about every single time. So one of the things you want to look into is one, the order total. And unfortunately, like, Para obviously doesn't work anymore. It's like, it kind of works, but it doesn't really work. Like, it's not accurate. We kind of determined that with the last video, and I've just seen it a lot. It's just like a tip predictor, you know? So basically they just take a percentage of what the order is and assume that the person's gonna tip this much, but you can't really predict that, you know? You can't really predict someone's... They're basically telling you what the person should tip based on being a decent human being and customer, but unfortunately most people aren't like that. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to find post tips. Basically, the first thing and probably most important thing that you want to look for is if you see $2 a mile. Now, I guess this can probably be different in, I'm not sure, maybe it's different in California than it is in Las Vegas, or different in Chicago. I'm not sure. So, I'm going to ask you guys to help me out. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys look for when you're looking for a post tip, and what area are you in? Because this could be different. But for me, it's about 95% accurate, and I almost always predict my post tips. So, $2 a mile is the first thing you want to look for. Anytime you see anything that is exactly $2 a mile, that usually means that there's a post tip. Hold on, we're running over bumps. It's a bumpy street. Anytime there is a $2 a mile order, meaning if you see exactly 3 miles for $6, that's usually a good indicator that there's a post tip on there. I would say normally though, it's usually just orders that are above $7. So if you see 3.5 miles and the order is $7, meaning it's exactly $2 a mile, that's usually when Doordash is just trying to show you enough for you to pick up the order and accept the order and take it, but they don't want to show you the full tip because they're trying to prevent cherry picking. And of course, we as independent contractors don't really like when Doordash does this, but it is what it is, and they're going to run their business how they want to. So that's the unfortunate truth about this whole thing. Anyways, so whenever you see, for example, $4 miles for $8, that's usually a perfect indicator that there is definitely a post tip on there. And what you can kind of gauge as how big of a post tip it's going to be is by the subtotal of the order. So if you like are looking at the order and it says like, oh, $82 order, it's probably a pretty decent tip. You know, you can basically, because Doordash is going to suggest, I believe, if I'm not correct, I don't know, I believe Doordash suggests 10% tip for them. So they'll basically, when you're ordering, I think if you've all ordered before, they'll suggest, like, if it's a small order, $3, $4, and $5 tips or something like that. And they always start in the middle, and the customer can either select up or down if they want to. So if the order is like $80, or for example, they're probably going to show you 7, 8, and 9. So basically you can kind of gauge about what that's going to be. You can basically put in, okay, the normal order pay right now for a short order is $2.25, which is pretty bullshit in my opinion, but it's $2.25 plus, if it's an $80 order, average around 10%. So these are the things that Para is basically going to tell you. It's probably going to be an actually like a sorry, no, my math is incorrect. A $10.25 order on average. So that's about what you're gonna do. It's pretty rare that a customer puts in a like extra tip or like selects and types in their own tip unless they're a douche and they put 0, which happens way more often than not, and that's unfortunate. But I just feel like now with the way people just do deliver or leave at door, they don't even need to see you, so they don't feel bad about not tipping you. And I strongly believe that ever since we've been doing this leave at door option, customers have been tipping less and less and less because they don't even need to meet you, see you. They just get their food, you know? So it is what it is. I just feel like back in the day when we would actually like knock on people's doors and wait for them, it's pretty, like, I swear it's only like 25% of the time where you actually see the person nowadays. Like, I would say the vast majority of the orders put leave at door. And I always put hand to customer, but that's just me, and I'm not really scared of COVID or anything. Personally, just feel like it holds the customer to a better standard if they know that they're actually going to meet them. And I just like giving a cash tip because then the DoorDash driver isn't, I don't know, something about a cash tip. It's rare that you get one, so I just feel like I always want to give people cash tips, and they don't get taxed on it. And you just want to give them at least a $3 or $4 order, enough to where they're going to see a decent tip, you know, $3 or $4 tip, so they're at least seeing like $7, and you get a good dasher to take your order, and then you give them a cash tip on top of that. So I don't know, that's just how I always operate when I order. Let me know what do you guys do in the comments down below. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully I was able to explain how to find post tips, because it's getting weird, man. Like the fact that DoorDash hides tips, it wasn't like this always. It used to just be a standard $7. We used to just always get $7 for every single order. Sometimes it was a long order and it sucked, and sometimes it was a 1 mile order and it was great, you know? But now it's just getting weird. And the fact that we have a $2.25 base pay, all drivers need to really like learn how their markets work and how DoorDash works and stuff. If you want to make any decent money as a delivery driver, you got to really understand how everything works. And the unfortunate truth is, for like the first year, most people don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of bouncing around, running into walls and stuff. And like when I first started doing Postmates, man, I would always accept orders and they would just take me to the strip and I would be delivering to people's casino for $4 orders, and I'd be like, okay, I just wasted 45 minutes and I made $4. Like I did not understand how it worked. Took me a while. Eventually I got everything going though. So hopefully these videos help you guys a little bit, and hopefully you can take something from this. Yeah, that's all I got today. I'm going to try to stay on topic today. But we'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoy this video at all, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also smash that like button for me. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys. Drive safe.